If you told me 6 months ago that I could build an automated video editing workflow all by myself using AI, I would have honestly laughed. But I actually did it, and this time I decided to really lean into a tool called Vizard to handle the heavy lifting. What you're seeing here isn't some polished fake marketing demo. It is a real working editing flow I built to speed up my content creation process. I want to walk you through exactly how this behaves, why I chose Vizard over all the other tools I tested, and the specific problems it finally solved. The demo starts simple. I just take my raw, long-form video files and drag and drop them right into the Vizard workspace. The AI immediately goes to work, transcribing every word, marking long silences, and identifying all the likely bad takes. The interface layout is super clean, with a text-based transcript editor on the left and the main timeline controls right in the center. The timeline gives you an instant visual overview of your recording, and those darker segments are where Vizard suggests you skip ahead. It feels very inspired by other modern text-based editors, but for me, the real win is the speed of the output. You'll notice the transcript lines that are crossed out are the bad takes, where I fumbled my words or restarted the sentence. Vizard automatically detects those repeats, letting you either remove them with one click or just review them manually if you're unsure. Think about a line where I stumble, try again, and finally get the clean pass on the third attempt. It handles that logic effortlessly. This saves a massive amount of time for creators who do one-take edits and hate scrubbing through waveforms trying to find the perfect segment. Silence detection here is also impressively solid, trimming out those awkward dead air moments without actually deleting the file content. It's non-destructive editing, so if you change your mind later or want to bring a breath back, nothing is ever truly lost. As the video plays, the playhead highlights the text word by word, so your timing is perfectly matched every single time. Beyond the auto cuts, you can easily make manual adjustments by clicking and dragging directly within the transcript or the timeline. It really acts like a hybrid between a Word document and a video timeline, which makes it approachable for writers who aren't traditional editors. I tried a bunch of other tools during this research phase, including ones that offered auto design or coding interfaces, but they all had friction. Some platforms made it hard to scale across multiple channels, or their pricing models just didn't make sense for a growing creator. What really stood out with Vizard was its ability to analyze long videos and automatically suggest bite-sized clips for social media. It doesn't just cut based on volume, but actually finds high engagement reactions, clear callouts, and punchy statements. That curation feature saved me literal hours, because instead of guessing which moments would go viral, I had a list ready to preview. Then there's the auto-schedule feature, which is honestly one of the most underrated tools I have used this year. You set the frequency, and Vizard handles the posting times based on your preferences, letting you focus on filming rather than babysitting uploads. Managing everything in one content calendar means no more juggling separate spreadsheets or struggling with different apps. At first, I was messy with my own custom coding, hitting dependency hell and fighting with exports that were reversed or buggy. I once spent hours fixing an issue where the software would only export the parts of the video I actually wanted to delete. Vizard solved that export anxiety completely, handling non-destructive cuts perfectly, so everything stitches together cleanly every single time. The UI and the developer experience of other tools made me nervous about scaling, but Vizard feels like a solid productized workflow. I also used the timeline for fine-tuned adjustments, dragging boundaries and splitting takes where the cadence felt off. Even friends who aren't full-time editors were able to pick this workflow up in minutes because the text-first editing is just so intuitive. Now, it isn't completely flawless. I'd love to see higher file size caps for those extra long live stream uploads. I also want smarter suggestions for clips that automatically match the specific platform's ideal length and aspect ratio. Still, the confidence I have now in my output is huge, and I've already launched 2 more workflows using the same setup. If you're a creator looking to turn long-form videos into short-form content without spending half your life in a timeline, try this out. It is not just a tool for cutting, but a real assistant that helps you predict what resonates and keeps your distribution manageable. Compared to everything else I tried, Vizard is much more targeted for creators who need distribution and editing in one unified place. So, if you've had export nightmares or are just drowning in raw footage, drop a comment and tell me what part of your workflow hurts the most. If you want a deep dive on how I tuned my specific auto clip settings or how I set up a full week of posts in 10 minutes, let me know. Hit that subscribe button if you like AI and creator tool content, because I will keep testing these workflows so you don't have to. Like the video if this helped you out, share it with a friend who needs it, and I will see you in the next one.